How's it going, everyone? Let me get my camera right. I don't feel like we're low or something. Maybe not. That old junk. What's up, Robbie? Would you go on, Oliver? Go. Go. The Mets beat which bums? Oh. A lot of bums. That's a wrong list. Long list. That's a wrong wrist. Aha. Good. Somebody has to beat the Dodgers. Well, you said bums. I mean, that could be any of a number of teams, you know. But you're using the old school. I get you. What's up, Roberto? All right, well, we have a couple minutes. I'm going to go over the who we are and what we do. What are the things you can count on from Restlesscraft Breakers? Number one, fast shipping. We have a two business day shipping guarantee. So for everything we're breaking this weekend, we will wrap it up and we will take it down to the post office tomorrow. I like to ship fast. I like people to get their cards fast. It's just what yeah, dem bums. Yeah, I remember that. But you should put dem bums, and I would have known you're talking about. We will get them down tomorrow to the post office, so on Monday they will go out and get to you. That's why we offer weekend rollover shipping as part of that. So if you will wait for an invoice, which is the next one, when you hit that 5-team cap, and we have 6 or 7 people who have that cap now, all the teams you buy for the rest of the weekend ship for free, and everything ships priority mail. Okay, that's part of what we do. I like the weekend rollover shipping. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we get you guys going on that. So always wait for an invoice, wait for an invoice, wait for an invoice. Waiting for an invoice is important to make sure that you are not overpaying on shipping. Number 2, all card ship. Never question with us whether or not all card ship, because they always do in every break. Number 3, for eBay, we always break the same day. That's just the way it is. I always hated waiting for breaks, and so we don't. Number 4, the thing that we enjoy the most about this is building our sense of community. We have a very robust, a very active Facebook group. We broke a case of Topps Chrome, sold it and broke it last night. What's up, Adam? And Bowman Chrome's coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun. Robbie J, Adam, Roberto, they're all part of the RCB crew. That means they come, they hang out, they chat with us. We don't care if you buy in every break. You're welcome to be here, even if you never buy into a break. Last thing is we have a family-friendly chat, so please keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. We have a couple of people who have been paid. The unfortunate reality for people who have not paid before the break starts is I block you. I hate to do that to people, but you know, if you don't take care of your stuff, I don't really have any recourse, because I can't keep hammering away at people to ask them all the time to do that, and so we will just block you, unfortunately. But you have up until, as it says in the description, till the time we start breaking to pay, and so it's always good to make sure you pay ahead of time, because it always sucks when I have to block somebody, but again, it is what it is, and that's just the way that is. You know, new to us, not new to breaking. You know, always check that out. I see who they've broken with and how often they break, and so there's not a breaker out there who doesn't ask for payment ahead of time. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. Again, I don't mean to be mean, but we just, some things we can't do, and hanging on to and waiting for people to pay is not something I like to do. Kinsey is back with the Diamondbacks and Reds. Graham from our Facebook group, the Braves. Leander is back. Orioles, Pirates, Padres. Bobby P has the Red Sox. Amanda has the Cubs. Carl is back with the Angels. John is back with the Astros and Mats. He's free. Ronald C, Rockies, Royals, Mariners, Rays. He's free. Leander's free. Now, Ruben has the Indians, Sam S. the White Sox, Jared O. Dodgers, Rangers, Blue Jays, Tom H. the Marlins and the Twins, Ashley, hey Ashley from Facebook has the Brewers, Adam's here, he gets the Yankees, Ozzy's back, what's up Ozzy? He gets the A's, Jack's been with us before, he has the Phillies, Donnie D. the Cardinals, and Chris M. the Nationals. Adam, you get to pick left or right. One, two, three. Somebody's missing. $28 teams. Uh-oh. I messed up. I clearly have missed a team. So let's see. What have I missed? What have I missed? Well, I didn't have an unsold team, so that's not the case. So let me check real quick. 3 teams, 2 teams, 2 teams, 1 team. Leander has 3 teams. Ron has 4 teams. St. Louis, the Phillies, Oakland. Adam has the Yankees. Ashley has the Brewers. Carl has the Angels. No, I think I missed Doug W. I missed Doug with the Doug W. I'm sorry, Doug. As the Tigers. Sorry about that, Doug. So let me add you. I usually count that ahead of time. I'm sorry, I was working on the break yesterday and I get ahead of myself, and it is what it is. Left. Adam wants left. Left it is. Okay, so this other 4 boxes over here will be our late break. What's up, Ozzy? Good to see you. Last break will start ending in an hour or so. So I'm not perfect. What are you going to do? Yesterday we had a rash of cards that were damaged, and it was weird how they were damaged. They were damaged on the inside corner, which was really weird. And it wasn't any of the front cards, it was just the back 2, which was crazy. Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. There's the Tatis. There's Big Pete Alonso. No number. And our first patch. Eloy, 4 out of 99. What's up, Sam? 4 out of 99. I like to take my time with those fat ones because I don't want to do any damage. I also went through and I sorted all of my top loaders finally and got them boxed the way they wanted to. I know it's only a small thing, but it's big for me. Eloy Jimenez. No number. There's a Pete. Season ticket. Tatis. And Ronald Acuna. So anything numbered, all the cards will be sleeved before they were sent. They were bad. And it was just that small run of them, which is crazy. And it was, yeah, box, no damage to the box, no damage to anything. I don't understand what happened. How that happened. Pete Alonso, no number. Mondesi, Kansas City Royals, and this one's got to be numbered, and it is out of 99. Michael Kopech. I mean, they were brutal. Embarrassingly brutal. Bryce Harper is not numbered. And Harper again. And it was just the Ichiro number, no number. Just these 2 guys, like Trout and Trout. But just these 2 styles of cards had issues. And they were at a weird spot on the inside. I haven't seen that before. I have not seen that before. I hope we don't see that again. So once again, I hope everyone who bought in is watching these because it is what it is, you know. Kyle Tucker, Cody Bellinger, Cole Tucker. No number there. Panone, Toronto. Mike Trout. There's another Trout season ticket. And this one might be, it is 71 out of 75. 71 out of 75. He surprised you how? Bryce Harper and Fernando Tatis. These all look good so far. Chris Bryant, Cubbies. Kyle Tucker. Astros, here's another Kyle Tucker. Is this numbered? It is. Out of 50. $40 out of 50 for Kyle. Chance Adams. Is it numbered? It is. 88 out of 99. So the Yankees are on the board. I'm thinking a 130 will work. These ones actually do a pretty good job of staying in good shape. 88 out of 99. Justin Verlander, Prism. Freddie Freeman, Obsidian. Oh, it is numbered out of 98 out of 99. Everyone getting ready for Bowman Chrome. Yadier Molina and Christian Yelich. Paul Goldschmidt, November Padres. Josh Naylor, San Diego. Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin, Prestige. For the Washington Nationals. Jordan Hicks. Kevin Biggio. Kluber. And Aaron Judge. Rowdy Tellez, Charlie Blackmon, Chris Paddock. Here we go for the Pirates, Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman, 34 out of 99, patch auto. 34 out of 99, patch auto. Pittsburgh's on the board. Ichiro. Ichiro's got to remember he is not a 299. The checklist for Bowman Chrome is loaded. It is stacked. Ryan O'Hearn. The most expensive team looks like it's going to wind up being Houston. Houston and Toronto, but I see everyone has Houston priced for higher than anyone else. In Toronto, the Braves are actually fairly low. That's good. Seattle's fairly high. Who else is pretty high? Well, the big three. And the Yankees, they have a big prospect. Let's go this way. Aaron Judge. Jose Ramirez, Cleveland. Jason Martin, Pittsburgh. Kyle Tucker, Houston. Kyle Tucker. Michael Chavez. Ascension, Taylor Hearn for the Rangers. Oh, snap. Is this autographed? Too bad. Doggone it. That would have been a good one. Yankees are because they have their big pitching prospect in there. Davey, whatever it is. But the Yankees are generally speaking fairly high, but they're about $100 pretty consistently from everyone that I see. I don't know if that's going to work in there. No. Really? We're going 260? Guess so. And so let's see. Atlanta's not real high, and they have been in most other products. Neither are the White Sox. Tatis, Griffin Canning, Eloy Jimenez, no number. Christian Stewart, Detroit. He is 45 out of 49. The Giants, of course. There's actually a couple of different guys in the Giants that I was surprised. Everybody seems to be, Bart and one other. But, they're not being sold, so it doesn't matter. Kyle Tucker, Aaron Judge, and Aaron Judge. So 5 or 6 teams that are going to be over $100, I think, pretty consistently. I'm hoping once we settle in, prices will come down a little bit. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Pete Alonso. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Toronto. German Marquez. He is Colorado, so the Rockies have an auto. But we'll see. Our break will be Wednesday night in the Facebook group. I don't know that I'm going to go to eBay with anything for this. Chris Bryant, Cubbies. And who is this for Oakland? Matt Chapman, 75 out of 99. We might next week, but I'm definitely not going to, I don't think, this week. I sold them one time in the 2 breaks total on one night, Roberto, the entire time, the 10 months we've been breaking. I hated it. Ronald Acuna and Francisco Lindor. And the one thing I was looking for in there was a Will Clark autograph. And the person who bought the Giants got my Will Clark autograph. And my wife said, we were talking about it. She said, don't ever sell them again. I said, I agree. So as long as we're in agreement, we're okay. Mike Trout. Pete Alonso. He's got a little thing right there in the corner. You can't really see it, but there's a little pop. Carter Kaboom. Ramon Laureano. And that is the last time that I will do that. Fernando Tatis Jr., Titan. And it was Topps Series 1. And McNeil, Topps Series 1. Of this year. Next year, Not once will I sell him. Nick Senzel, Joey Votto, Shohei, David Fletcher, 44 out of 99, and it is autographed for the Angels. That's why I got into this game, was to build my Giants collection. And so I see no reason to do anything that would keep me from doing that. You know what I'm saying? I know Joey Bart's coming up. Lots of people are going to be upset that I'm not. Why aren't you selling the Giants? Why aren't you? Because I never have. I started out not selling the Giants, and I'm not going back. 44 out of 99. Kikuchi, Chris Paddock, Stanton, and Hernandez for Boston. Yeah, poor guy. If he could stay healthy, man. My one goal with Bowman is to, Bowman Chrome, of course, is to pull a Jody Bart. If I hit Joey Bart, then I'm okay. Kikuchi, Seattle, Kyle Schwarber. Uh-oh. Fernando Tatis, 25 out of 50. 25 out of 50. Jonathan Davis for Toronto. So the Blue Jays have an autograph. Jose Ramirez out of 299. He'll get there. He'll find his niche. He'll find his rhythm. He's a good player. Oscar Mercado, Mookie, and Michael Kopech. One sec for me, guys. I hope I hit him in the HTA. You know, my allocation. I got one case allocated to me, which kind of sucks, and I have half a case of HTA. So I've decided that half case of HTAs, which are 3 autos per box, I am going to keep and open that. And so on Wednesday, as soon as the product comes to me, I will go live and we will open the HTA. Eloy Jimenez, Austin Riley, Pete Alonso, no number. Cole Tucker, Pittsburgh. Got a little line on the card. Cole Tucker, auto for the Pirates. I think so. I think we had a Nationals autograph. We'll recap at the end. Jacob deGrom out of 75. 69 out of 75. Do you have any major regrets of things you could have done better in the past besides selling Giants, or would you just say that things have gone perfect? Do I think things have been perfect? No. Do I think that it has been a fight most days, most of the way? Yes. Jose Ramirez. There's a Vlad, especially, and Fernando Tatis, especially when you're trying to break in. That's a tough. Hold on one sec for me, guys. it is, yeah, things have not gone perfectly. That would be a lie. It's a brawl. Takes years to build your allocations up. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. We have been beset by having our allocations cut, having to spend most of our time. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Luis Urias, reserve material out of 99. And having to buy things on the secondary market where the pricing is not really conducive to breaking. You gotta really want it in order to do it. Because if you half want it, the people alone, with all the complaints and the gripes and the nags and the you didn't do this and you didn't do that, would kill you. Mike Trout, Chris Bryant. It's Boston, Justice Sheffield, Seattle, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Uh-oh, out of 99. Is it an auto? It is. Look at that. Vlad Jr. 30 out of 99. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. Yep. Yep. Even with the wholesale license, man, let me tell you. Even with the wholesale license. Even with the wholesale license. Because I do have a wholesale license, and it is a brawl. But the thing is, I am committed to what is going on with breaking, what we are doing and how we are doing it. So, you know, that is what it is. Yes. Okay, here's the thing. Whoever, the guy who bought the Blue Jays has not paid. Okay? So I am going to be the nice guy that I am, and I'm going to say to you, if you're watching this live, get it paid. Because if it's not paid by the end of the break, I am going to keep that. And I'm patient. You've got a nice big fat hit now. If you're not paying attention to this break, then by the time I get to the last box, you're out. Ascension, Bryce Harper, Fernando Tatis. Yes, Chris Bryant. There are lots of jerks. And you have to deal with lots of foolishness. Reese Hoskins. Lots of foolishness. I am fortunate. Rob, I'm gonna embarrass Robbie a little bit, and Marie and Mandy a little bit, in that now I sent combined shipping. I sent combined shipping early. I always take care of that. I'll send it one more time. I sent 14 messages, and now it's paid. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how that happens? But the thing is, I'm just not trying to be mean to the person, but I sent a message every single time. I sent several asking for it to be paid before the break. Never did. Then all of a sudden we get a hit, and then it's paid. Jesus Luzardo, I know. But I'm just saying, it's amazing how that works out. And so, if you will all hold on one sec for me, I gotta block somebody. Carter Kaboom. Oh, look at that. Nice Eloy. 75 out of 75. We've hit a lot of numbered final numbers. 75 out of 75, 25 out of 25. Now, I am very good, Kinsey, at making sure I send out my people coming on the feed and saying things that are wrong. People complaining because we have a policy of no profanity because we do have young people who watch the feed. All kinds of, you name it. I am fortunate that I have Robbie and Marie and Mandy who and a few others who cover my back on those kind of things. So I would really recommend you find somebody you trust who will uphold the way that you do things. Kikuchi, 51 out of 99. We've just had some dumb people coming in our feed trying to sell their goods, coming in our feed trying to pitch other breakers, you know, those kind of things that I just don't dig. I would never ever go into another breaker's feed, Yelich, 44 out of 99, and talk about my breaks or even use my Restlesscraft Breakers. I would never do that. I would go under Dune. They would never know that I, you know, and a lot of them know that I break. But I would not do that on their feed just because I think that's disrespectful to them and what they do. So those kind of things you would have to deal with. And you're going to have to deal with this people, you know, buying into your breaks like just happened. And then they wait in to see whether or not they get a hit before they pay. And that is an insta-block. That is an insta-block. Sorry, I know that's a little mean, but that, you know, that is not the way this is set up. And so he's going to get his Vlad, and more power to him. But that'll be the last time he breaks with us. I'm a nice guy. And part of my problem is I am a nice guy. Keston, Milwaukee. Jose Ramirez, Cleveland. And I sometimes let people walk on me when I shouldn't. Pete Alonso for the Mets. And so for Pirates, Archer. And so that's, you know, and I always go out of my way. When we have a bad run, I feel bad. That's just the way that I am built. That's just the way that I'm. Oh, geez, I forgot Last Box Mojo. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Sam. See, my rhythm's off. So, Facebook group. Aaron Judge. I mean, Roberto, I'm guessing you watch a lot of breaks. You've got to see dumb people doing things on other breaks, right? I mean, I know they do, because I'm in there watching them. Yeah, like those kind of people. Like those kind of people. Jacob deGrom. Carter Kaboom. Nationals. Something on there. Shohei. David Fletcher for the Angels. Miguel Andújar. Max. Scherzer. I mean, you have to have patience in order to do this, you know, and it's hard. You know, this is a full game. The ones, you know, you all know who they are, so I'm not going to say anybody's names, but the ones who you buy into a break and the stuff doesn't ship till a week later, that would just never happen with us. Carter Kaboom. Ryan O'Hearn, Kansas City. Kikuchi for Seattle. Look at that. Jorge Polanco, and it is an autograph. Minnesota. Minnesota is a tough team to hit in this, so the fact that we have hit them in all three breaks makes me happy. But for me, for us, it is the full spectrum. It is service after the sale. Juan Soto, 38 out of 75. That is important to me as well. You know, I had a guy who spent $250, but his stuff went to the post office, and the post office took it to a different house. I talked to the postmaster. They knew it went to a different house. And everyone was very apologetic about it, and I ended up giving the guy his $250 back. Not my fault, and I had to eat it, but those are the kind of things I feel like I should do. Carter Kaboom. Kyle Tucker for the Astros. Bryce Harper, Phillies. Javier Baez. What is Javier number 2? 25. 13 out of 25. So it kind of depends upon, Roberto, how you want to do it. A lot of different breakers and a lot of way they handle things. But the bottom line is, the thing that I would suggest you the most, 13 out of 25, is when you break, treat others like you would want to be treated. You know, what you do for others are the things that you would want to do for yourself. And if you wouldn't want to be you wouldn't want that to happen to you, don't do it to them. That's a general you. Nope, no refund from the post office. I didn't even ask him. To be honest with you. I mean, there would have been a $50 refund, but it was easier and less hassle just to do it that way, and that's why we did it. Javier Baez, Cubs, Mike Trout. Fernando Tatis, this one probably, geez, we go back to back, 10 out of 25. Cornerstones, Vlad Jr. Cornerstone, so 2 Vlad autos for the guy who decided to watch the break before he paid. Because, man, he sure did pay awful quick when he saw the Vlad hit. 10 out of 25. And look at that. I even took care of your card for you. I didn't do anything to it. Make sure it's good when it gets to you. Yep. Yes, that is hard. And I've had to do that to a couple of people. Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, Eloy. I had to do that recently to a guy who has been with me from the beginning. But he said some things that were very derogatory about someone else who breaks with us. And you got to do what you got to do. And that was hard. And I sent him an email and I tried to explain it to him. He never sent one back, but, it's fine. Colorado, Kyle Freeland, 41 out of 50. Tucker, Cole Tucker, another Cole Tucker. I think this is the second autograph. Or at least the second hit for the Pirates for Cole Tucker. And I'm going to be honest with you, I tend to do things anyway that, I've gotten to know Michael Kopech out of 199, a lot of the other breakers. And so if someone doesn't pay, nothing that I want to repeat. No, it wasn't Bob. He's still around. Nothing that I want to repeat. But let's just say that when you openly, say things that go against the policies that we have already and things that are just mean-spirited, I'm just not going to take that. I don't care who it is. If it was Robbie, I would, much as I would feel bad doing it and hate to, I would give Robbie the boot. There's our break. It was a nice break for the Toronto Blue Jays, and we'll cover all that here in a second. Let me get through it all. But the thing is, I've gotten to know a lot of the other breakers, so if someone doesn't pay, someone doesn't take care of things like they're supposed to, I immediately send them out an email, and I tell them who the person is, what they did, and I get that from a lot of other breakers too, which is kind of cool. So then I know who to not mess with, pre-block, I guess. I guess that's kind of mean in the one respect, but on the other respect, if you did it to one, you're going to do them to someone else. So here we go. Reserve material, Eloy Jimenez. 14 out of 99 for the White Sox. Michael Kopech out of 99 for the White Sox. Mike Trout out of 75 for the Angels. Kyle Tucker out of 50 for the Astros. Chance Adams out of 99 for the Yankees. Freddie Freeman out of 99 for the Braves. Ichiro out of 299 for the Seattle Mariners. Dual Threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a nice card. Out of 99 for the Braves. Christian Stewart out of 49 for the Tigers. Matt Chapman for the A's out of 99. Fernando Tatis out of 50 for the Padres. Geez, I had to think about that one for a second. Jose Ramirez out of 299 for the Indians. Jacob deGrom out of 75 for the Mets. Urias out of 99 for the Padres. Eloy out of 75 out of 75 for the White Sox. Kikuchi out of 99 for Seattle. Yelich out of 49 for the Brewers. Archer, it's just a base relic piece. Juan Soto out of 75 for the Nationals. Javier Baez out of 25 for the Cubs. Kyle Freeland, Colorado, out of 50. Michael Kopech out of 199 for the White Sox. I've given people a chance. When people have sent me emails and said, "Dune, I'm sorry," I honestly am a very nice, very forgiving person. That's just my nature, and you know I've been criticized for that. But if I've had people who told me, "Dune, I want in the break and I can't pay right now. Can you wait a few days?" If I know you, I'll let you wait. If there's a problem, I'm definitely going to be as accommodating as I can. Autographs, Blue Jays, Panone, no number. Nationals, Corbin, no number. America's Pastime out of 99. This is Newman for Pittsburgh Pirates. German Marquez, Colorado, no number. Rookie jersey autograph, David Fletcher for the Angels out of 99. Because life happens, Roberto. You got to be understanding with those kind of things. Jonathan Davis, Toronto Blue Jays. This one is also out of 99. Blue Jays did really well. Cole Tucker out of, well, I guess it's just a base for the Pittsburgh. Jesus Luzardo. This one is unnumbered for the A's. Polanco for the Twins. This one is base. There's another Cole Tucker. This one is also, oh, this one's out of 99 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then two Vlads. This Vladdy is 30 out of 99 for the Blue Jays. And we have the Cornerstone 10 out of 25 Vlad. So two nice Vlads. Two nice Vlads. So a good break for the Blue Jays spot. And there you go. Thank you all. And some, honestly, Roberto, it depends upon what they've done. Some people that have done things that I have forgiven, and then you're gone. I mean, that's just the way that is. You have to draw a line somewhere, right? I mean, you got to draw a line somewhere. I'm not going to give a name, but there is one person that was difficult for me to block, and I wrestled with it for a long time. There are still times I think that I would, maybe I should think about letting them come back, but I'm not going to give a name. But it is what it is, you know. So there you go, guys. We are done with this break. Next one happens at midnight, 12 a.m. I am going to have to go through and probably take down some bids from some people here from this upcoming midnight break. But that one starts ending at 10. We will break that at 12 a.m. Roberto, if you want to talk some more, come on back at midnight, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Or in the Facebook, send me a message through Facebook here in our group. And I will talk to you all soon. See you in a little while.